Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Addie's Mommy. If you're returning, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. We're going to be doing a dip powder video on the fake nails that I did yesterday made from baking soda. These held up pretty well. They're a little thick. It's a few layers going on between the baking soda and the powders. We're only going to be using 3 layers of the dip powders from the Azure that I got from the Wish app. These are only 10-gram jars, and most sets do come with the 4 liquids: the dip, the activator, the gel, and the brush saver. So the first thing we're going to start off with is the white one. We can leave them uncapped. I have this little container here because since I can't really dip my nails in the container because my nails are pretty long, I usually just pour it over my finger in the container and then just use a brush to put it back into the jar. So that's how we're going to be doing it. I'm going to go ahead and get started with the white. I have 2 jars of white, so this is why I decided to go with the white, and this is a pretty sparkling color. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's really pretty. Alright, let me go ahead and get started on the white one. So we're going to start off with the base coat. The first thing you want to do, of course, naturally with the instructions, because these didn't actually come with an instruction manual, but when you order it on the Wish app, it does tell you how to do it on the Wish app. You're just going to go ahead and clean off your nails, file your nails, remove any residue. If you don't have like a dehydrator or anything, you can just use your 91% alcohol to clean off your nails. Make sure you get any dust or anything off. And the first thing you're going to start off with, and that's on a natural nail or a fake nail, so it's going to be the same step. We're going to go ahead and start off with the white one. Actually, I'm going to put it over here so I don't make a mess when it's time to pour. There we go. All right, let's come over here. And I'm not going all the way down to the cuticle because, like I said yesterday, you don't want to do that whether it's with baking soda or even a dipping powder. You don't want to go all the way down to the cuticle and then you end up getting it on there. You can't get it off. So put that to the side. And then we're just going to pour. Alright guys, I'm just going to leave that alone for now. And I'm going to go ahead and jump to this finger, and this finger instead, because this is the glitter one. We'll do that one last. Start with this one. You see? Okay. It does have a strong smell like glue, of course, because I'm sure that's what they use as a base. It has a slight smell, but it's not too bad. Just pour. It's alright if you miss it on the first, because it does say to go in 3 times, whether it's a natural nail or a fake nail. So it's cool. Let's go ahead and go on with this one. I feel like I missed that middle finger. Oh yeah, I missed a little too much on that one, but it's cool. Alright, the next finger I'm going to do is my thumb. If you do end up getting some on your cuticle, just make sure you wipe it off before you dip it, so you don't get the powder on there. Just pour it on top. Just tap off excess. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I pour it back in the jar whenever it's time to do the second coat. Might get a little messy. You can just use a small brush and just brush it back in there. A little at a time. Don't do what I did yesterday trying these, and I actually poured a lot of the glitter by mistake. I spilled some of the glitter. But a little at a time. You can just pour it back in. And I already cleaned this dish before I used it, so it is sanitized, it's clean and good to go. I could pour the powder back in there, it'll be fine. The next thing I'm going to do is just go ahead and just brush the excess. And I didn't brush it, well, I guess I could brush it back in there, but I won't use this one. Yeah, this one I missed quite a few. I have quite a few streaks in that one, but it's cool. That's no biggie. Right. And this is what the white coat looks like on the first layer. Still looks pretty translucent. It doesn't really, it looks like a soft white. So give me a second, guys. Let me just make sure I get all this excess, because you don't want to spread the product onto other products such as the activator or the gel top, because those would just ruin the brushes. So let me go ahead and go back in. Put this back over here. All right. Don't mind me shaking, guys. I had a lot of caffeine today, so I'm a little I'm a little wired. Don't mind it. Well, mind you, this is my second time trying it. You know, I'm no professional again, so it's just trial and entertainment purposes so you guys can see. I seem to keep missing my edges, guys. Don't do what I do. I just keep missing my edges. It looks a little better. It looks full. It looks a little fuller now, the coat. Let's go ahead and go with this one. This one needs to be fixed bad. It's almost like I didn't pick up any product at all. It's a little disappointing. Let me see if I can rectify this. Okay, so let that sit there. That looks a little better. All right, give me 1 second, guys. Make sure I get the excess of that. And we're still going in with the same step 1 bottle, which is the gel base. We're still using that on the first layer, the second layer, and if you go for a third, same thing. I'm not sure if I'm going to go for a third. I'm going to see how much coverage I have with these 2 layers, because my nail's already thick as it is, and that glue stinks. Holy snap. It's burning my eyes. But yeah, there goes those 3 so far. Let's go ahead with the thumb. And I'm leaving the excess powder on there for now just to make sure it coats, it sets, it catches. And then when I'm done with the fingers, I'll go ahead and wipe all the fingers at once. And make sure you cover everything. Oops. And make sure not to get your finger stuck anywhere too, because I've been having that problem lately, getting my finger stuck on this material. I'm gonna have to switch out this tabletop and put something else. But I like the way the white looks. The white gives me full coverage after 2 coats. At least on this hand it did. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and just brush this off real quick, and we'll check. So that's not bad for 2 coats. All right, well, this one covered a little better the second time around. You can still see some streaking right there. Go ahead. Keep brushing. And this is what the white looks like. I like it. It's nice. Not bad. Nope. Looks like I'm gonna have to go for a 3rd coat anyway. I said I wasn't gonna do it, but I'm gonna have to end up doing it anyway. Alright, guys, give me 1 second. Let me just make sure I get all this excess powder off me because it's driving me crazy, and pour this back into this container one more time. Where we at? We're at 10 minutes right now. Oops. See what I'm saying? Careful, guys. Don't do like I do. And I'm losing some product here because you gotta clean up. Now, the pros and cons about this kit, I like that they're small jars because, you know, you get a whole bunch of little sample sizes and sample colors you want to try, but that's the con, also too small. Even for my little old fingers, and I got tiny fingers, guys, but when you got long nails, it's not gonna work. So, give me a second. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean up this last one more time. All right. One more time. All right. So. Jesus Christ. There. All right, this is the last coat that I'm gonna do for the white. I'm not gonna do any more coats. It only says to do 3. I'm gonna stick to 3 because it's already too thick for me, and I'm gonna have to do excess filing. Thick they are, guys. Yikes. Let's go for the index finger. I got my files on deck. I'm ready to tackle these monsters because they're super thick. Don't forget to get the tip. That's the problem I just had with this one. I forgot the tip. All right, guys. The last coat for this one. Let me just make sure. All right. Ooh, see, I almost got my finger stuck, guys. You saw that? Careful not to get your finger stuck. That's totally a glue base. Holy snap. I'm tired of getting my fingers stuck, guys. I've been doing that for these past few days, working on nails, and I've been getting my fingers stuck on a few occasions, but it's cool. Nothing a little nail filing and alcohol can't clean up. All right, guys, give me a minute. Let me go ahead and check these out. So, that's the white coat. Looks nice. I like it. It looks clean. So I'm gonna go ahead and just dang, these claws are long. Can't remember the last time I did a set this long. Let me see. All right. Did I get the? Yeah, I got the tip this time. All right, guys. Now that I got that cleaned up, let me go ahead and pour this back in here. Again, this is the last time I'm going to be pouring this back in here. Just remember, if you guys are having a hard time, use a small brush. A small brush will help you navigate the powder back into the jar. Don't use a big brush. Use a small one. Alright, guys, I'm done with this one. I'm going to go ahead and close it up. So I'm not going to use this jar so I don't go contaminating powders, although, yeah, I don't want to contaminate them. So give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to pull out another jar for the glitters, and that way nothing gets contaminated. Alright. These are all clean too. These all, I got them all cleaned. There we go. Using another one, and these are those little tea light holders from Dollar Tree. They work perfect for dipping containers, guys. Even pouring powders on and getting that sorted out. Let me go ahead and pour that, because this is what, since we're doing the glitter finger now, this is what I'm gonna use to cap it and seal it so it doesn't file off when it's time to shape them. That's what I did with this finger, and it actually held up the glitter a lot better. So I'm actually pretty impressed of how well it sealed it and keeps it in place, and you still get the glitter, you get the shine, you don't get the rusty look or the dried out glitter look. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna leave that unscrewed for now. All right, so let me go ahead and get started on this one right here. Oh, I wanted to make sure I don't have any dust on it either. All right, so let's go ahead and start with this one. Again, going with base 1. This time it's the glitter, so we're gonna go ahead. Doing it on my ring finger only. I just wanted to keep it simple. Make sure you get that. All right, so the same method, you're just gonna pour over the finger. Okay, and just let it sit. And give it a minute to set. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a minute since I'm only doing one finger at a time, and I already did this one. It's really pretty. I like it a lot. You can't really see because the light is glaring in this work area, but guys, in person, it's nice. All right, guys, let me go ahead and brush too hard. Gotta be soft. They did send this big old brush with it, but I just feel like I might lose products. Even though the bristles are a lot softer, I feel like I might lose product using this big old brush, but that's what it looks like so far. It's pretty. All right, give me 1 second, guys. Let me just make sure I got all of it off because I don't want to contaminate my brush. If it starts to get contaminated again, it will harden up and it's no good after that. All right. And I'm only going to do 2 coats here because I'm going to go with that third one to seal it. I'm not going to do 3 coats of glitter because I don't want 3 coats of glitter. I just want 2 coats because I want it to shine. Make sure there's no contamination. Okay, good. And then this is the last coat I'm going to do with the glitters. Go ahead and seal that. Let it sit. Trying to make this video a little shorter. Unfortunately, it looks like I can't do that, so it's cool. For those of you who are sticking around to watch the whole video, thank you so much for sticking around. I'm working on shorter video times. All right, guys, so that's set right there. I'm gonna go ahead and close this one up. Well, actually, no, not yet. Let me pour my glitters back in here. Same method, just pour it back in with a little brush so you don't lose out on almost all of it. All right, those are done. So the next step, just make sure you brush any excess off completely, because now you're going to go in with the activator. Well, actually, if I used a dip set from Sally's, and it always mentioned to seal it with the glue and then do it with the activator. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put one more seal. I'm not dipping it, I'm just sealing it. Oops, don't forget, don't get it on your fingers. Doing a quick seal. It's just to seal up the powder. And I did miss a few of my edges right there around the rim, but it's only because there's so much powder on these nails. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to work with the thickness on this set. Next time I'll know to do less powder, less of the baking soda and more of the product. That way it won't build up too chunky like this set did. Okay, now that that is all set, we're gonna give it a minute. I'm gonna put this away because I don't need it anymore. Put this over there. Oops. This jar. All right, so the next step we're gonna go in is with the activator. And I'm just gonna give it a minute to dry up and seal up real quick, and we'll go in. Now, the one thing I noticed is that you don't want to use it as a brush applicator, not the activator, because this is the one that a lot of people tend to lose, especially the brush part of it. When it mixes with the glue that's still on top of your nail, it'll harden your brush, and that is true. I've experienced it before with other products. I know exactly what they're talking about when they say that. A tip that I learned from somebody was to just dab it, and that'll avoid any contamination, or very little contamination. Just dab the nail versus just spreading it. Dab it so that the activator can sit in and seal everything. Don't spread it. Ooh. That's what I did yesterday, and my brush survived today, so that's a very good thing. I'm just tapping it on the finger. I'm not spreading it like a nail polish or anything, because I don't want to ruin the brush. The brush does have a layer, I mean the nails do have a layer of glue over it, so see, the brush is still good to go. Now here's where we have to sit for a few minutes and let it set. Doesn't look too bad so far. I like that the white does pick up. It's not too bad. But I'm not going to file on camera solely because it takes forever to file. But once you're done filing, give me 1 second. As a matter of fact, we'll get to that step in a second because I still have to seal this one anyway. So I'm going to have to go in and give this one a quick file anyway over the top. It should be good to go. Let me see. Let me use this one. If you can hear the click, then they're ready. So give me let me close this up because I don't want to put no powder in there. I don't want to contaminate anything. So let me close this up real quick. I'm not going to do all of my filing, but I am going to file most of it off so you guys can see. I'm actually not going to keep this set on. I just did this so you guys can see what it looks like and how to apply it. So don't mind my filing. It's going to be really bougie. It takes me long to file. You see the politics down here, yo. Woo! Oof. Ew. They're real thick. All right, guys. So I'm going to get to the filing on my own time. The one I am going to do is this one so that you can see how I clear encapsulate it. Go ahead and just go over it real quick with the clear buffer. Alright, did I get most of it off? I'm gonna go ahead and seal this up real quick because I have to seal this glue. I forgot to seal it. Let me get back. Let me get this number 1 back. I did forget to seal this one, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do this real quick. Hopefully my brush will survive this. I'm gonna use one of these little measuring spoons to just scoop it and pour it over so it seals it just one time, just one coat, because it's too much layers for me to work through. All right, guys. So once that's done settling, you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna seal it with the base coat. You're gonna sit there and put the activator on it, and then this is where you get to the filing and shaping. And once you're done, clean it off one more time and then add a top coat. Usually it comes with this gel top coat. But you could just add your own if you've got your own under a UV light or whatever you want to use. You can do that too. So let me go ahead and wipe this off real quick so you guys can see. If you guys want to see the end results, just please go to my Instagram and hit the follow key so you guys can see my updates there too. I do updates there a lot, so I'll keep you guys updated on how they look there, because I have tons of filing to do, and I'm certainly not going to do that on camera. If you have any questions, please just leave them in the comment box for me, or if if you're on my Instagram, don't hesitate to write me there too. I can answer you there, here, just let me know, and we'll go ahead and just get through these questions, these Q&As together, and personal opinions. And I actually really like this set. It's not too bad. It's really not. It takes practice, of course. I'm saying? You're not going to get it on the first shot, especially with fake nails. But if you got real nails, you might get it sooner than than later. Again, thank you again for watching. I'll be back later with the Beetles gel polish. We're going to be doing those next, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Love you guys. Bye.